it's a hard question for me to answer specifically, other than, I just see it's the new way. I think even Nick, she did a presentation today that she's calling it evolution. And much of what's happening is things are evolving. We're just in the middle. It's real estate. We're like the rest of the world, the marketplace, where things are evolving to a different way of doing business. And Facebook is just part of that. It's not something separate. It's not something I do on Facebook. It's just part of what I do now. Before Facebook, 5 years ago, when we were all in our more traditional means of doing real estate, which has been the only way to do real estate for the last 5 or 6 decades, and the way most of us in the room have probably made our success has been more traditional means. And then now, 5 years later, with these social technologies and social tools, it's transformed the way we as human beings are acting, the way we're communicating, the way we're engaging, the way we're organizing, the way we're putting events together, the way that most of you that I know in this room, I've met you on social platforms, and we're just meeting in real life. Jerry Reed and I met today. We've been talking on Facebook for I don't know how long, and it's just so great to meet. And there's Derek and Nick. We've all met on social media. So in other words, it's just some of my best relationships now have come through just the evolution of how we communicate today and the viral component of it. So now to try to get back to answer your question, as opposed to before, we were trying to send out, we had our databases, and at the time, mine's in Salesforce now, but maybe it's in Top Producer, and I'm trying to think of marketing pieces, and I'm pushing those out once a week via email or whatever, we're a newsletter or something. And then that's what we were doing in order to communicate and stay in some sort of contact with our database. Well, it's just that now that's moved to a social platform, which we call Facebook. And there are other technologies and social tools as well, but Facebook's the one that, 99% of the American population is on. So now it's just a new place to be. But the power of Facebook is that it enables us to amplify the effects of more traditional means of way we marketed, but it also enables this interactiveness, this connectivity, this back and forth. And so what I do is I just engage with my community online. That's so awesome because I couldn't have that when I was just sending out e-newsletters. Now I still send out e-newsletters, and we still track how many opens we get, but it's not the same, and it's not as fun and as engaging, and to be able to talk to you online and follow what you're doing, and you and I have a new relationship online just through Facebook and some other things. So for me, I'm just on it pretty much every day, looking at what people are doing, talking on the personal profile, and I'm very authentic just with who I am on my personal page. And then we have a business page, and Kelly, I don't know, we have 2,700 followers, I think, on our business page. And we have people are interacting with us all the time on our Facebook business page.